Okay, hi. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make the closest thing you can to perfect score receptors on your Osu Mania skins. So, let's say, open up Osu, right, and then you have your preferred skin. Yeah, okay. So, we see these receptors. These are like rectangles. They're not necessarily like, you know, they're not square like the notes are. Well, I mean, yeah, they're not like, yeah, I think you know what I mean. But they're not like rectangular. So, to make the receptors match more, um, luckily for us today, these are Planck's receptors. So you can literally just find them anywhere. Um, there's many conversions, but the one I like most is from Darkman's 39. Very thankful that they provide skin and judgments. I did not mean to press on that. Uh, but okay, let's download this here. And on a cut, bro, and I can also show you how to, you know, unsquish the receptors as well. But that's like more of a hassle and also like bigger risk. But I do trust this conversion a lot because it's good. So yeah, if you can see here, look at these. These are nice, all symmetrical. They look great. And backups here, which are nice. So let's see. First, we have to go to current skin folder and then find out what, you know, the column within the hip position are. So 466 and 68.5. I don't see even like, because stuff like 70, column with 70 and then 75, you know, if it goes up by 5, it's gonna have like, you know, an actual like number, no decimals, and it's like a less of a hassle to deal with. But regardless, this should work. So let's test this out. In 466. So what we're gonna do now is open up one of these receptors. We're gonna open up, let's say this one. Okay. So for these, for at 2x images, I would say refrain from making them like 300 by 300 because that's just not gonna work. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're gonna squish your receptor instead of like stretch it. Yeah. So we're gonna resize to like 150 by 150 because that's what most at 2x, you know, receptors use. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get the column width. So 68.5. Pretty much what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to multiply. Okay, let's open up the calculator app. Multiply your column width. So 68.5 times 3.2 if you're doing an at 2x image, and 1.6 if you're doing a basic race fog. I can't speak, but I have to get through this. Basic resolution image, that's 1.6, but in this case we are doing, you know, at 2x. So we do this 219.2. Okay, that works. So what we're gonna do now, resize 219.2. Obviously it doesn't like, you know, give you like the exact, but it should be really close to what you're looking for. So now that it's stretched, we have to fill in space below this, and that's where we get our hip position value. So that would be 466. So the lowest you can go is 480. Okay, we're gonna keep in mind 219.2 because that's very important. Okay, what we're gonna do now, okay, 480 because that's the lowest you could go, minus 466. We have to find the difference. So it would be 14. And you also have to multiply this by 3.2, 1.6 if you're doing the basic resolution image. So 44.8 and plus 219 because we're figuring out like, you know, the resolution of the entire image. Well, I mean not resolution, but you know, pixels. So 219.2. That would be 264 actually. That amounts to an exact number, which is good. That's always great. So yeah, and then we just 264. Bada bing, bada boom. Here you go. Okay, so now you have this receptor, and you just do this for every single other one. This is gonna take some time. I'm probably just gonna do these two just to show that it like works. But let's do the same thing. Okay, resize to 150. And then resize to 219.2. And then add the space, which we got 264. And then what we're gonna do now is we are going to go to our skins. Okay. Fuck. Where's it? Oh, here it is. Arrows. And since this is a 2x image, you have to add the 2x at the end. Okay. Why is there? Oh yeah, it's because I duplicated the layer. Oops. Skins. Okay. Okay. And then K up at 2x. And there we go. Now you go to, I don't know, any random map, and then you just see the difference. There is a difference. Massive one at that. And just pay attention to the, also the quality. It just looks better. But yeah, okay, let's go on an LN map, whatever you may, I guess. This is the first thing that came to my mind. Okay. I don't know, I'm not hitting this very well, but if you can definitely look at the up receptor compared to every single other one, and also to fact check this, just to see, show judgment line, you'll see that the receptors are in the right place. Yeah, see, look at this. It's great. And you look at how like above these other ones are, and then this one's more grounded. So yeah, that's how that works. I'll do another tutorial on how to like unsquish them and just like make them like 64 by 64, 128 by 128. I can do that as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or need help in understanding anything, let me know in the comments. I can try and help. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Sorry for the scuff tutorial, but this is the best we're gonna get. I'm sorry. Okay, alright, bye.